Hello guys. The penultimate episode of Cutie Pie ended on Saturday, keeping in line with the first rule of BL, yes, the curse of the second last episode. I don't know, maybe I lost compassion or what, but I was actually laughing at the supposedly tear-jerking scene. Still, I appreciate the makers for not bringing up a girl out of nowhere to create a conflict, but the sad thing is they used the same issue that has been lingering from the first episode as the cause of heartbreak. As the series ran on the predictable storyline and almost everyone knows what will happen in the last episode, hence, I am reviewing it before the last episode. So let's look at the strength and the weakness of the series as per my perception. The strengths. The budget. Even though the series had few sponsors, the makers splurged a lot of money, which is visible in all the lavish location and the wardrobe of the actors. As the series shows the lifestyle of affluent class high society, it's nice to see the makers take extra effort to make the series believable. The first episode. One thing the makers did right was the pilot episode. They gave their all on the first episode and it was able to generate considerable interest on the series. The introduction of the lead Uke was impressive, and the duality he showed in the first episode showed some potential. It set an impressive outlook as viewers were excited to see the bad boy avatar of Uke throughout the show. Moreover, they were able to throw some activism with transgendered model and skin tone, which helped the first episode to be viewed as progressive. The OST and cover songs. This series boasts some really good songs as well as the cover version of some popular songs sung by New. He has a really good voice and I think he can establish himself as a good singer in future. Wise makers. The opinion about the series has been pretty divided. Still, I must applaud the makers for throwing every trope they have to please Fujoshis, and the Twitter trends of the series and the YouTube views shows the success of this move. Though the excessive use of skinship made the viewers lose interest towards the end, yet, the first sex scene created quite a buzz in Thailand and a lot of viewers were commending the use of tongue in the kiss. The overall cast. Almost all of the actors involved did a good job. New though being a new actor did a decent job, especially in the first few episodes. There was more he could do, but the script curtailed his ability. Perk, he is a good actor, and he did a decent job, though the script didn't give his character much to show except forcing himself on Uke or smirking on almost every situation. I think it is time for Z to look for better scripts. Other actors also fit their respective roles and did what was expected from them. Another new actor, Tutor, was able to stand out among others, and he seems to have good potential for future. The weaknesses. The script. It's sad to see the makers spending money on everything except the script. The whole story has very less content to offer and the series has to rely on a lot of skinship and filler scenes to make it to 12 episodes. The makers could have made the script a bit crisp and made an 8-episode series instead of 12. And the issue from the first episode, both hiding their real personality, will only resolve in the last episode, offering no character development for the leads in between, which kinda justifies Uke declining the proposal as their so-called relationship lacks trust. The characters. The two Seme, Lian and Yi, both are seen as toxic. The way they are controlling and manipulating towards the Uke sometimes makes it difficult to watch. There are several scenes like Lian forcing his decisions on Uke against his will, or Kondia whispering in the presence of Yi, as well as the 9 p.m. curfew for 20-year-old guys seem too regressive. I know, they are following the novel, yet they could have still used some artistic liberty and changed some of the things. Similarly, the first episode showed Uke as a rebel in disguise. However, as the series progressed, he started becoming more and more doll-like, and towards the end even the viewers are unsure which one was his real self. At one point in the series, he skips meeting a music producer from Korea just to have a cooking session with Lian. which doesn't add up as the series showed him as extremely passionate about his singing career. The Skinship. Well, it is debatable. A lot of viewers are actually watching the series for Skinship, and I do not mind the Skinship if it is in line with the script. But just putting random kisses and bed scenes just to please the viewers might not work every time. Even the kiss between Newer and Sin was inserted randomly just because they were supposedly the third couple and the series was going to end, and the makers have to give the Fujoshis something from this couple too. And it worked too. A lot of viewers found it cute. They could have continued that with bed scene also. After all, it's just about giving what the viewers want. Infantilization of Uke. The thing that's most difficult to watch is 20-year-old guys treated as preteens. Both Nukyu and Kondiao were shown as unable to make decisions by themselves. Even the parents have handed them over to their respective fiancés as liabilities. Moreover, Nukyu belonged to a very affluent family. His father was a diplomat, and instead of being groomed to take over his business empire, he was groomed to marry a guy, without knowing his sexual orientation. In addition, everybody is hiding things from him, thinking he wouldn't be able to handle the failure of his family business. Well, that's all I can say, as I have skipped a lot of scenes as well as watched so many episodes on 1.5 speed. I might have missed many important details. All in all, I can say the series was a success in terms of popularity and viewership. However, this series is not able to bring anything new to TBL scenario, and I am a bit concerned the future lineup of Dom and D, Middleman's Love and Bed Friend will also follow the same path. What do you think about the series?